Darren thought marrying Mia was the start of everything good in his life. The wedding was beautiful, filled with smiles, laughter, and promises. But behind all that joy, something darker had already started. Just a few weeks after their marriage, Mia began to distance Darren from the one person who had always stood by him, his mother. "Why is your mother always around?" Mia asked coldly one night. Darren tried to explain. "She raised me. She just cares." Mia cut him off. "Well, I don't want her near us. Choose. It's either her or me." Blinded by love, Darren chose silence. At first, he ignored just a few of his mom's calls, but soon he stopped answering entirely. He told himself she'd understand, but deep down, he was ashamed. As time passed, Darren's life began to fall apart. His once thriving company collapsed. His phone stopped ringing with new deals. His accounts began to empty. Mia noticed the change, but her love began to fade just as quickly as the money did. One night, she looked at him with disgust and said, "Why is everything going this way? Aren't you going to do anything about it?" Darren tried everything he could. He sold his cars, pulled out of his investments, and tried to rebuild. But things only got worse. Eventually, Mia packed a small bag and said, "I can't continue with this. I didn't marry a failure." All he had left was the house they lived in, the last thing he owned. One morning, Darren stepped out to take a walk, thinking about ways to fix his life. He had no idea that Mia had been planning something behind his back. As soon as he left, she called a buyer and her lawyer. The house was sold that same day. She packed the rest of her things and disappeared. When Darren came home, a group of people stood outside the house. A man in a suit stepped forward and said, "Sir, this property has been sold. You need to pack your belongings and vacate." Confused and broken, Darren asked, "Sold? By who?" The man replied, "By Mia. Everything's been signed." Darren dropped to his knees on the sidewalk, shaking his head. "She sold everything. My life is finished." He wandered the streets for days, alone. He had nowhere to turn, no one to call. Finally, with shaking hands, he picked up his phone and called the one number he should have never ignored. "Mom," he whispered, voice cracking. "She's gone. Everything is gone. I don't know what to do anymore." There was silence, and then a soft voice answered. "You've learned your lesson," his mother said, "but I can't disown you. You're my child." She opened her doors, fed him, and helped him start over. Darren now works hard every day, slowly rebuilding his life with the support of the one person who never gave up on him. He looks at his mother now with tears in his eyes, not of regret, but of gratitude.